check. All right. Yeah. I was sitting in the front room, and Michael reminded me that we should probably get to playing again.
'Cause you're working.
That's right. I was just having a nice, relaxing sit there on that chair.
Airing things
I
out.
was doing the Irish jig outside the bathroom, so. So let's have a toast.
Raise your glass.
Pete, get yourself a drink, for God's sakes.
Okay, I got to put my capo on.
Nobody needs
People's
to know
arms
about your
are getting
technical
tired.
talk.
I'm sorry.
Up the long ladder, down the short rope, to hell with King Billy, and God bless the Pope. If that doesn't do, we'll tear him in two. We'll send him to hell when he's red, white, and blue. Aye.
And an Irishman is never drunk unless he can hold on to one blade of grass and not fall off the face of the earth.
Aye. That was profound.
I didn't understand, but okay.
Here's a song
It's deep.
from
It's
1850. It's about the wonders of whiskey at a wake. It's called Finnegan's Wake.
Tim Finnegan lived on Walking Street, a gentle Irishman, mighty odd.
Mighty odd.
He had a brogue, both rich and sweet. In a rise in the world, he carried a hod. You see, he had a sort of a tippler's way. But the love for the liquor, poor Tim was born. And to help him on his day each way, he had a drop of the crater every morn.
Whack for the dive, now dance to your partner. Round the floor, your trotters shake. Wasn't it the truth? I told you, lots of fun at Finnegan's Wake.
One morning Tim got rather full. His head felt heavy, which made him shake. He fell from the ladder and he broke his skull. And they carried him home, his corpse to wake. They rolled him up in a nice clean sheet, and they laid him out upon the bed, with a bottle of whiskey at his feet and a barrel of porter at his head.
Whack for the dive, now dance to your partner. Round the floor, your trotters shake. Wasn't it the truth? I told you, lots of fun at Finnegan's Wake.
Now his friends assembled at the wake, and Mrs. Finnegan called for lunch. She brought in tea and cake, then pipes, tobacco, and whiskey punch. Then Biddy O'Brien began to cry. Such a nice, clean corpse did you ever see? Tim O'Vorning, why did you die? Will you hold your gob, said Patty McGee.
Whack for the dive, now dance to your partner. Round the floor, your trotters shake. Wasn't it the truth? I told you, lots of fun at Finnegan's Wake.
Then Maggie O'Connor took up the job. Biddy, says she, you're wrong, I'm sure.
You're wrong.
Biddy gave her a belt in the gob and left her sprawling out on the floor. Then Civil War did soon engage. 'Twas woman to woman and wench to wench. Shillelagh law was all the rage, and a row and a ruction soon began.
Whack for the dive, now dance to your partner. Round the floor, your trotters shake. Wasn't it the truth I
told you, lots of fun at Finnegan's Wake. Mickey Maloney ducked his head when a bottle of Jameson whiskey flew at him. It missed and falling on the bed, with the liquor scattering all over Tim. Be Daddy revives. See how he rises.
Be Dad.
Tim Finnegan rising from the dead, saying, whittle your whiskey around like blazes. Thunder and Jesus, think I'm dead.
Whack for the dive, now dance to your partner. Round the floor, your trotters shake. Wasn't it the truth I told you? Lots of fun at Finnegan's Wake. Whack for the dive, now dance to your partner. Round the floor, your trotters shake. Wasn't it the truth I told you? Lots of fun at Finnegan's Wake. Finnegan's Wake. Now, if you're wondering, Oh. Whiskey, you're the devil.
Show's over, people.
Winches are second-class citizens.
Not with the Me Too movement.
Me too.
Wenches are humans.
Stop.
Sláinte, Rod.
It's the whiskey talking.
Now, if you're wondering,
I'm wondering.
that is Joe. And I walked out of the bathroom. Like I said, I was doing the Irish jig outside the bathroom.
Too much information, Hardbean.
I walked outside the bathroom, and all of a sudden we had another band member. So, this is Joe.
We didn't even know him.
Joe. Say hi to Joe.
Well,
hi,
when-
Joe.
When we were driving up here, Joe fell out of the car like in Mishkat, and he's walked all the way here and forgot that he was part of the band.
Joe's from New Auburn, Wisconsin.
Where is New Auburn?
North of Chippewa Falls.
Oh, boy. You know, that's where they make Leinenkugels. All right, so this next song was written in Scotland in 1840. Many of you know it. Please clap along with it. The wenches will show you when to clap along. It's called The Wild Rover.
Am I in tune?
Wait a minute. Just a decibel up.
Sorry, I can't tune. Dan didn't make it that well.
I've been the wild rover for many's the year. I spent all me money on whiskey and beer. But now I've returned with gold in great store. I never will play the wild rover no more. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. I went into an alehouse I used to frequent. I told the landlady me money was spent. I asked her for a Guinness. She answered me,
Nay!
such a wise ass like you, well, we see every day, and it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more.
You're doing good.
Then from out of my pocket I took sovereigns bright, and the landlady's eyes opened wide with delight.
Why?
She said, sure, I have whiskey and wines of the best. And the words that I spoke sure were only and just, and it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. I'll go back to me parents, confess what I've done. I'll ask them to pardon their prodigal son. And if they caress me, as oftentimes for, I never will play the wild rover no more. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more.
Aye.
Great job. Henry, me son, is our next song. Now, this song was written in 1629.
That was a long time ago.
Long time ago. And it's about Lord Randall, who returns home after being poisoned by his lover and has a conversation with his mother. This is called
Oh boy.
Henry, me son. And where have you been all day, Henry, me son? Where have you been all day, my beloved one? Way in the meadow, away in the meadow. Make my bed, I've a pain in me head, and I want to lie down. And what did you have to eat, Henry, me son? What did you have to eat, my beloved one? Poison beans, poison beans. Make my bed, I've a pain in me head, and I want to lie down. And what color were them beans, Henry, me son? What color were them beans, my beloved one? Green and yellow, green and yellow. Make my bed, I've a pain in me head, and I want to lie down. And what will you leave your mother, Henry, me son? What will you leave your mother, my beloved one? A woolen blanket, a woolen blanket. Make my head, I've a pain in me head, and I want to lie down. And what will you leave your children, Henry, me son? What will you leave your children, my beloved one? The keys of heaven, the keys of heaven. Make my bed, I've a pain in me head, and I want to lie down. And what will you leave your sweetheart, Henry, me son? What will you leave your sweetheart, my beloved one? A rope to hang her, a rope to hang her.
What?
Make my bed, I've a pain in me head, and I want to lie down. Make my bed, I've a pain in me head, and I want to lie down. Henry, me son. Do the wenches have a reading from the goodly book?
You know we do,
Okay.
Hardbean.
Yes, cool.
Let me explain something. When we started the goodly book 30-some years ago,
A long time.
When the earth was
we
green.
would get these bar napkins and things that people would send up to us with these jokes.
And they might be kind of dirty.
Some of the jokes were really raw.
Dirty because they got drink spilt on them.
Yes.
Just clean it up, people.
So the first 30 pages or so of the book are kind of off limits for certain shows. So those we don't do. So we go into the later pages, which are a little softer, a little more digestible for nice audiences like yourselves.
But you know, that, Dan, then contradicts your version of the history of the goodly
Winch
book.
drinks,
Yes?
girls.
And
What is
that
that?
also
We got
contradicts
winch shots.
my version.
Winch shots.
Pete, after the show,
we
I'm
got
going to
winch
kick
shots.
your...
We got priority.
I'll be ready for you.
Mr. Rodshire, everybody. Mr. Rodshire, you may know Bombay.
The pride of Mishkat.
Thanks, Dr. Bombay.
You the man, Rod. You the man.
Woo! This might turn out to be pretty bad now.
I have to tell you, I'm from Virginia, and this is no moonshine.
Rod, you messed the winch on the bench. All right, we want to
Okay.
We ready? All right. The Ode to the Outhouse. There is a little wooden shack with a half moon upon the door. The lantern light shines on a crack as your trousers fall gently to the floor. So take some time to ponder as you sit upon that seat. And remember, the job is never over until the paperwork is complete.
Aye. That is good wisdom. That deserves a snap.
Wisdom, we embark upon you all.
Well, here's another good old seafaring song, a sea shanty, lay back.
Once there was a great demand for sailors.
For sailors.
For the colonies, for Frisco and for France.
And for France.
So I shipped aboard the limey boat, the Hotspur.
The Hotspur.
Got paralytic, drunk on my advance.
Vance.
Patty lay back.
Patty lay back.
Take in the slack.
Take in the slack.
Take a turn around the capstan, heave a port. Heave a port all about. Ship station, boys, be handy.
Be handy.
We're bound for Valparaiso around the Horn. And now it was on the quarter deck that I first saw them.
Saw them.
Such an ugly bunch I've never seen before.
Seen before.
So the skipper did ship the Shanghai crew a Dutchman.
A Dutchman.
It made me poor old heart feel sick and sore.
Sick and sore.
Somebody back.
Patty lay back.
Take in the slack.
Take in the slack.
We'll take a turn around the capstan, heave a port. Heave a port all about. Ship station, boys, be handy.
Be handy.
We're bound for Valparaiso around the Horn. Now some of the other sailors had been drinking. And me, myself, was heavy on the booze.
On the booze.
So I sat upon me old sea chest a-thinking
A thinking.
to turn into me bunk and take a snooze.
Snooze.
Paddle it back.
Patty lay back,
take in the slack.
take in the slack.
We'll take a turn around the capstan, heave a port all about. Ship station, boys, be handy.
Be handy.
We're bound for Valparaiso around the horn. Now I asked the mate to which and what was mine. Oh,
Mine, oh.
says he, I'll tell you which and what is which.
Which is which?
So he blew me down and kicked me hard astern. Oh,
A sterno.
calling me a dirty, lousy son of a. Paddle it back,
Patty lay back,
take in the slack.
take in the slack.
We'll take a turn around the capstan, heave a port. Ship station, boys, be handy.
Be handy.
We're bound for Valparaiso around the horn. I quickly made me mind up I should jump her
Jump her.
and leave the lugger and get a job ashore.
Job ashore.
So I swam across the bay and went and left her.
And left her.
And in the English town I found a whore.
Or.
Paddle it back.
Patty back.
We'll take a turn around the capstan, heave a port all about. Ship station, boys, be handy.
Be handy.
We're bound for Valparaiso around the horn.
Now that's a good old seafaring tune. Introduce this song, Pete.
What song is it so we all know?
Yeah.
It's
Believe
another
it or
one,
not,
of those, another one of those Irish drinking songs.
it's another one of those Irish drinking songs.
And it's called Another Irish Drinking Song.
We're always last to know, just so you know.
I'm usually the last to know.
We are
No.
free spirits. We're like the wind.
Yes.
Like
What
the wind.
kind of wind?
Aye.
Don't tell me what you've had to eat today,
May the
Hart.
wind too much corned beef and cabbage.
Oh,
Aye.
that was on Friday. Don't be breaking the wind.
Are you ready, Jimmy boy? Seamus, oh boy.
When you done, I need you over here.
Oh.
Well, gather round, ye lads and lasses, set ye for a while, and hearken to me mournful tale about the Emerald Isle. Let's all raise our glasses high to friends and family gone, and lift our voices in another Irish drinking song.
Beer, 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 bubbly beer, beer, beer.
Well, consumption took me mother, me father got the pox, me brother drank the whiskey till he wound up in the box. Met with his demise, me sister has forever closed her smiling Irish eyes.
Hey!
Now everybody's died, so until our tears are dried, we'll drink and drink and drink and drink, and then we'll drink some more. We'll dance and sing and fight until the early morning light. Then we'll throw up, pass out, wake up, and then go drinking once again. Well, Ken was killed in Kilkenny, Claire, she died in Clare. Tip from Tipperary died out in the Derry air. Shannon jumped into the river, Shannon back in June. Ernie fell into the urn, and Tom is in the tomb.
Beer, 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 bubbly beer, beer, beer.
Well, cleanliness is godliness, me Uncle Pat would sing. He broke his neck a snipping on a bar of Irish Spring. Oh, Grady, he was 80, though his bride was just a pup. He died upon the altar when he got his Irish up.
Oi!
Now everybody's died, so until our tears are dried, we'll drink and drink and drink and drink, and then we'll drink some more. We'll dance and sing and fight until the early morning light. Then we'll throw up, pass out, wake up, and then go drinking once again. Joe Murphy fought an elderly violent. Oh no!
Too many Guinnesses.
And not enough. Joe
the
Murphy
whiskey?
fought with Riley Vincent Alderney. He took out his shillelagh, stabbed him in the spleen. Crazy Uncle Mike thought that he was a leprechaun, but in fact he was just a leper, and his arms and legs are gone.
Beer, 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 family beer, beer, beer.
When Timmy Johnson broke his neck, it was a crying shame. He wasn't really Irish, but he went to Notre Dame. McNamara across the street and by a bus was hit, but he was just a Scotsman, so nobody gave a shit.
Oi!
Now everybody's died, so until our tears are dried, we'll drink and drink and drink and drink, and then we'll drink some more. We'll dance and sing and fight until the early morning light. Then we'll throw up, pass out, wake up, and then we'll drink and once again. Me, drunken Uncle Brennan, tried to drive home from the bar. The road rose up to meet him when he fell out of his car. Irony was what befell me great-great-uncle Sam. He choked upon the very last potato in the land.
Beer, 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 family beer, beer, beer.
Connor lived in Ulstertown. He used to smuggle arms until the British killed him and cut off his lucky charms. And dear old Father Flanagan, who left the Lord's employ, drunk on sacramental wine beneath an altar boy. Hey! Now everybody's died, so until our tears are dried, we'll drink and drink and drink and drink, and then we'll drink some more. We'll dance and sing and fight until the early morning light. Then we'll throw up Pelasso, drinking once again. Someday soon I'll leave this world of pain and toil and sin. The Lord will take me by the hand to join with all me kin. Me only wish that when the Savior comes for me and you, he kills a cast of Riverdance and Michael Flatley too. Now everybody's died, so until our tears are dried, we'll drink and drink and drink and drink, and then we'll drink some more. We'll dance and sing and fight until the early morning light. Then we'll throw up, pass out, wake up, and then go drinking once again. Then we'll throw up, pass out, wake up, and go drinking once again. Then we'll throw up, pass out, wake up, once again. Hey. Sorry about that. There was a little whiskey glitch in there, but
Pete, you are cut off, man.
no more. I knew it was going to happen. Damn it.
Welcome to Hardbean and Honzik.
Yeah, we're a little.
Yes, it's the Hardbean and Honzik experience.
Yes.
That's what it is. It's a true experience. So who's having fun?
Well, that's good, because we are too.
Oh my gosh, we're having so much fun. Thank you all so much for coming out and listening to all of this, because we are having a blast.
More fun than humans should be allowed to have.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Now, one fine spring day, Paddy O'Toole was driving to the hardware store, and he was struggling mightily to find a parking space. Oh, Lord, he prayed, if you could just open up a parking space for me, I swear I'll give up the Guinness, I'll give up the whiskey, and I'll go to Sunday Mass. And just then, the skies opened up, the clouds parted, and the sun shone through onto a beautiful parking space. And Patty, without hesitation, says, "Never mind, Lord, I found one."
Aye.
Aye. So this next song is, we've been doing this for many years, and it has to do with a typical week. It's called 7 Drunken Nights. Now as I came home on a Monday night, as drunk could be, I spied a horse upon the door where me own horse should be.
A horse?
So I calls to the wife and I says to her, "Hey, wife, you ugly wench,
Who? Me?
would you kindly tell to me
Would you
Absolutely
please?
not.
Come on.
who owns that horse outside the door where me own horse should be?"
And she says, "Yeah, you're drunk, you silly old fool, till you cannot say."
That's the lovely sow
Why,
me
of
mother
course
said to
it
me.
is.
This many a day I traveled 100 miles or more, but a saddle on a sow I've never seen before.
Never seen that before.
Now as I came home on a Tuesday night,
As
drunk as drunk could be, I spied some pants behind the door,
Explain this one to me.
and they were size 33.
It's a little big for me.
So I calls to the wife and
Big?
says to her,
Big?
Hey, wife.
"You ugly wench,
Who? Me?
Possibly.
would you kindly tell to me who owns them pants behind the door where me own pants should be?"
And she replies, "Yeah, you're drunk, you silly old fool,
Till you cannot say that's the woolen blanket
Why,
for
of
me.
course it is.
Just many a day I traveled 100 miles or more, but a zipper on a blanket I've never seen before.
Never seen that before.
Now as I came home on a Wednesday night, as drunk could be,
Heavenly band of angels.
You know it.
I spies a pipe there on the chair
A pipe.
where me own pipe should be.
I wonder.
So I calls to the wife and I says to her,
Hey, wife.
"Ya ugly wench,
Who? Me?
Oh, no, dear.
would you kindly tell to me
Huh.
who owns that pipe there on the chair where me own pipe should be?"
And she so eloquently replies, "Yeah, you're drunk, you silly old fool, till you cannot say."
That's the lovely tin whistle
Why,
me
of
mother
course
sent to
it
me.
is.
As many the day I traveled 100 miles or more, but tobacco in a tin whistle I've never seen before.
Never seen that before in all my days on the planet Earth.
What is that, Dan?
Earth.
Earth.
Oh, that's your Earth?
My Earth sign.
That's the planet we live on.
What the? What?
Unless are you a flat earther?
I don't.
There you
just
are.
Stop
There
it.
you are.
Just
Okay.
go on.
So as I came home on a Thursday night, as drunk could be, I spies 2 boots beneath my bed,
Boats, you say?
where me own boots should be.
What kind of boots?
So I calls to the wife and says to her,
Hey, wife.
"Ya ugly wench,
Who? Me?
would you kindly tell to me you please,
Absolutely not.
who owns them boots beneath the bed where me own boots should be.
And she says,
Nah, you're drunky, silly old boo, till you cannot say. That's the lovely geranium
Why,
pots me mother
of course
sent to
it
me.
is.
Just many the day I traveled 100 miles or more. But laces in geranium pots I've never seen before.
never have I seen that.
Not my problem.
You're up to something. though.
It definitely happens.
I think they're up.
Yeah.
Stop.
I've definitely
it.
found geranium pots under my bed often.
What?
Now as I came
Don't
home on a Friday night, as drunk could be, I spies a head there on my bed,
A head.
where me own head should be.
Uh-oh.
So I calls to the wife and says to her,
Hey,
"Hey,
wife.
wife, would you kindly tell to me?"
No.
Would you please?
"Hey, wench. Hey, wife. You ugly, wench.
What?
Shut-
Who, me?
It's the whiskey.
It's the
Whiskey.
Thanks, Rod.
Who owns that head upon my bed, where me own head should be?"
Please tell me.
You're drunk, you silly old fool, till you cannot see. That's the head of cabbage me mother sent to me. This many the day I traveled 100 miles or more, but a cabbage with a mustache I've never seen before.
Never
That's-
seen that before.
It's still your problem.
Well, you know, and a cabbage with a mustache is very unappetizing. Okay. So as I came home
On a
Saturday
Saturday night.
as drunk could be. Now I spies a rise beneath the sheets.
Uh-oh.
Whoa. That's morning wood right there. Where me own rise should be. Timber. So I calls to the wife and says to her,
Hey, wife.
"Ya ugly wench,
Who? Me?
would you kindly tell to me
Would you please?
who owns that rise beneath the sheets, where me own rise should be?"
Circus tent.
You're drunk, you silly old fool, till you cannot see. That's the lovely hammer
Why, of
me mother sent
course
to
it
me.
is.
'Tis many the day I traveled 100 miles or more, but a hammer with a head like that I've never seen before.
Maybe at Fleet Farm or someplace. Menards.
Where?
Ace.
I believe at Fleet Farm.
I think
Fleet
Ace.
Farm.
Yeah, it's one of those ball
Lowe's.
peen hammers with the smooth head.
We don't have Fleet Farm in Virginia.
Walgreens.
That's a cheap hammer.
I was looking for a sledgehammer, actually.
Keep going, boys.
So as I came home on a Sunday night, that's tonight,
As tonight.
Oh!
as drunk could be.
Heavenly band of angels.
I spies a little man running out the door.
Oh,
A little after 3.
What kind of little man?
So I calls to the wife and says to her,
hey, wife.
"Ya ugly wench,
Oh, me?
would you kindly tell to me
Would you please?
Absolutely not.
who was that wee little man running out the door? A little after 3.
And she says,
You're drunk, you silly old fool.
till you cannot say.
That's the English tax collector sent to
Why,
service
of
me.
course it is.
Many a day I travel 100 miles or more. an
Englishman that could last till 3. I've never seen before. Wild thing, you make my heart sing. You make everything groovy. Wild wench, I think I love you. But I wanna know for sure. Come on in, hold me tight. You just happen to move me. Wild wench, you make my heart sing. You make everything a groovy.
And that is the Seven Drunken Knights Wild Thing medley. Thank you.
An unlikely melody.
And now they're getting the wenches drunk.
Oh,
Where are the
yes.
wenches? They're up
Now,
there.
if they fall, you know.
Of course, and we have our
We got unemployment
wench on the
now.
bench. She's still over there.
So Dr. Mahoney tells his patient, I have bad news and I have worse news, John. Oh dear, John replies, what is the bad news? Doctor replies, you only have 24 hours to live.
Oh, no.
That's terrible, says the patient. How can the news be any worse? Dr. Mahoney replies, I've been trying to contact you since yesterday.
Aye.
Ooh,
It
yeah.
happens. It can happen.
Can happen, people. All right, here's another song that Adana is going to help you out with.
What am I going to help out?
I'll let you know, wench. This song is called The
Wait a
Irish
minute.
Ballad. It was written in
Excuse me. I have
1950. Tom Lair, I believe. Was that correct? Thank you. Good.
Did you just disrespect me?
No, wench Adana.
See what happens when you give them alcohol.
You need your sheet of. Oh, good. Okay. Now Adana's going to help you with this, and Adana, why don't you?
Don't bench a wench.
This song was written in 1953. I'm so nervous.
This is a scary song.
Ooh. Okay, wench Adana, explain.
So this song is called an Irish ballad, but
I already said that.
oh, sorry. So we're gonna do a little thing called rickety tickety tin. Say it with me.
Rickety tickety tin.
And I'll hold this up so you know when to say it.
All right.
Aye.
Thank you, wench Adana.
You're welcome, Hardbean, and you'll pay later.
About a maid, I'll sing a song. Rickety tickety tin. About a maid, I'll sing a song. She didn't have her family long.
I didn't like them anyway.
Not only did she do them
Wrong.
she did every one of them in.
Every one of
them
them
in. did every one of them in. One morning in a fit of pique, rickety-tickety-tin. One morning in a fit of pique, she drowned her father in the creek.
Blub, blub, blub.
The water tasted bad for a week. And we had to make do with gin.
Make do
with gin. We had to make do with gin.
Oh, terrible thing.
Her mother, she could never stand rickety-tickety-tin. Her mother, she could never stand, and so a cyanide soup she planned.
Have some soup, Mother.
Her mother died with a spoon in her hand, and her face in a hideous grin.
A hideous
grin. Her face in a hideous. She weighted her brother down with stones. Rickety-tickety-tin. She weighted her brother down with stones and sent him off to Davy Jones.
Swim with the fishes.
And all they ever found were some bones and occasional pieces of skin. Of skin. Occasional pieces of skin. She set her sister's hair on fire. Rickety-tickety-tin. She set her sister's hair on fire, and as the smoke and flames rose higher,
Burn, baby, burn.
she danced around the funeral pyre, playing a violin, playing a violin. One day when she had nothing to do, rickety-tickety-tin. One day when she had nothing to do, she cut her baby brother in two.
Don't try this at home.
And served him up as a pirate stew. And invited the neighbors in.
The neighbors in.
Invited the neighbors in. And when at last the police came by, rickety-tickety-tin, and when pranks she could not deny.
I did it, I did it, I did it.
For to do so she would have to lie. And lying she knew was a sin.
A horrible
sin. Lying she knew was a sin. And my tragic tale I won't prolong. Rickety-tickety-tin. My tragic tale I won't prolong. And if you do not enjoy the song,
Hashtag sorry not sorry.
you've yourself to blame if it's too long. You should never have let us begin.
Let us
begin. You should never have let us begin.
Let us
Begin. You should never have let us begin.
Let us
Begin. You should never have let us begin. Thank you. That's the Irish ballad.
Aye.
Wenchadonna.
Well, it's 5 o'clock.
Thank you all so much for helping us out.
It's
with
5
that.
o'clock somewhere, and it's actually 5 o'clock here as well.
I want to thank everyone out in the audience for letting me webcam you, and I'm so glad you were here.
Michael, do you want to
I'm
kick
so
us out of
happy.
here? Or
We love you all. Thank you very much.
Okay. No, I'm sorry.
Thank you. A helmet.
It's not a German helmet, is it?
We love you.
Thank you
Give
all
it up for
so
Michael.
much.
All right.
Yes.
Michael.
Thank you.
What a wonderful venue this is, the Forst Inn.
And you all have been excellent. Thank you so much
Thanks
for
for
coming.
celebrating St. Patrick's Week with us.
We love you all.
So we've got just a couple more for you. This first song, what is tomorrow? Correct?
First day of
It's
spring.
the first day of spring. It's the first day of spring. There's hope, people. There's hope.
You know, I know that the old saying, March comes in like a lion and goes out like a lamb, but it comes in like a lion and goes out like a lion lately, with a grizzly bear somewhere in between.
So while we wait for Joe,
He's right here. He's
Where's
right
Joe?
Joe's quick.
where's Joe?
Yay,
Joe!
Joe walked all the way here from Mishkot after falling out of our car. We forgot that we even had him, you know. We didn't even know he was in the band.
Don't ask.
All right, so we like to do this song every year. It's a Tommy Makem song, and it's about spring. It's called The Rambles of Spring, and oh my God, there's hope. You know, the trees are going to start blooming, the birds will chirp, and everything else. It's going to be beautiful.
We won't tell you that it's already happened in Virginia, but
I'll tell you what. We were outside of the wharf on Thursday, and Pete and I were in our kilts.
Friday.
It was Friday.
Was it Friday?
His
Okay.
days are all mixed up.
And the wind blew up our skirts. We did the Marilyn Monroe thing.
Go ahead and do it.
It
Go
was-
ahead and do it.
It was it was refreshing. It was
Very refreshing.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
Ooh, Irish Spring.
Especially if you haven't taken a bath in a week.
It
Stop
was
it.
a wake-up call, let me
Stop
tell
it.
you.
They bathe daily, I promise.
So this is a Tommy Makem song. It's called The Rambles of Spring. There's a musing wintry breeze blowing through the budding trees, and I button up me coat to keep me warm. And the days are on the mend, and I'm on the road again, with a fiddle snuggled close beneath my arm. I've a fine felt hat and a strong pair of brogues. I got rosin in me pocket for me bow.
For me, bow.
And me fiddle strings are new, and I've learned a tune or two, so I'm well prepared to ramble I must go. I'm as happy as a king as I catch a breath of spring, and the grass is growing green as winter ends, and the geese are on the wing, and the turtles start to sing, and I'm heading down the road to see my friend. I've a fine felt hat and a strong pair of brogues. I got rosin in me pocket for me bow. For me bow. And me fiddle strings are new, and I've learned a tune or two, so I'm well prepared to ramble I must go. Take it, boys. I have friends in every town as I ramble up and down, making music at the markets and the fairs, through the donkeys and the reels, and the farmers making meals, and the yellow-headed tinkers selling wares. I've a fine felt hat I got rosin in me pocket for me bow. And me fiddle strings are new, and I've learned a tune or two, so I'm well prepared to ramble, I must so. I've a fine felt hat and a strong pair of brogues. I got rosin in me pocket for me bow. And me fiddle strings are new, and I've learned a tune or two, so I'm well prepared to ramble, I must go. All right, happy spring tomorrow. Oh, we have one last song for you, and we want to let you know how much we appreciate you all being here and listening. It's a joy for us as musicians to play in a place where people are engaged and listening and having fun, and that's what it's all about for us. So we really do appreciate it.
Big thanks for Joe. Good job, Joe.
Big hand for Joe.
Thank you. Yay! First run, no practice. Thanks, Joe.
So we're going to have Adonna sing this very last song for you.
Dear.
And it's a song that is, it's sung in the UK all the time. It was written in the 1770s. It's a heartfelt song. And it's a song about loved ones. It's a song sung at gatherings all over the UK. It's a song that we love. And it's also a song that's sung at wakes and for painful goodbyes sometimes.
Like this painful goodbye.
Right. This song is called The Parting Glass.
Of all the money that e'er I spent it in good company. a pretty girl, and perhaps be welcomed back again. But since it has so ordered been, by a time to rise and a time to fall, come fill to me the parting glass. Good night and joy be with you all. Good night and joy be with you all.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you, everybody. And just so you know, there's some CDs on the table. Feel free to take them. They're yours.
Those are yours.
Thanks, everybody.
I'll look
Travel
forward
safe.
to it next year. Next.
God bless everyone.
going over Kildare Mountain. I met Colonel Pepper and his money he was counting. I drew forth my pistol and I rattled my saber, saying stand and deliver, for I am a bold deceiver. Whack fall the daddy-o, whack fall the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the joint. Shining yellow coins, it sure looked bright and jolly. I took the money home and I gave it to my mom. She promised and she vowed that she never would deceive me. But the devil's in the women and they never can be easy. Mush-a-ring-um-dum-na. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. 7. Guards were standing round me in numbers all near. I flew to my pistol, but alas, I was mistaken. I fired off my pistols and a prisoner was taken. Mush a ring drum down. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the drum.
This is like the best show.
Putting me in jail without a judge or jury for robbing Colonel Pepper in the morning so early. They didn't take my fist, so I knocked down the